It is Sunday. Ooh, the sun is shining. The tank is clean. The tank is clean. I haven't taken a pain pill in about 7 hours, which is good because usually I take it every 4. So I've been learning to not take it. My last pain medicine, last Percocet, and then I have this ibuprofen, which will help with the swelling. I need to have something in my stomach though to take these pills, so I'm having the rest of this smoothie that my dad made me yesterday morning. Spinach protein powder, organic burst powders, and banana almond milk. Mood change scenery.
Take away your things and go. You can't take back what you said. I know I've heard it all before, at least 1,000,000 times.
Just wanted to give you guys a few ideas and some exercises you can do if you are bound to a wheelchair, or if you're just sitting down and you can't stand up, or you just have to do bed workouts also if you're sitting in a bed. Anything that keeps you in the seated position that you can do. First, you just want to warm up and roll your arms back. Get your arms and your upper body nice and limber. And then just do some arm circles. Backwards and forwards, up and around in a circle. Then you can do movements where you face your palms forward and move your arms forward, and then face your arms back and move them back. You can also add some extra resistance to these exercises if you hold water bottles or weights. Arm circles and I'm gonna call them arm forwards or arm backwards, are pretty intense if you do them for very long. Try doing it for a minute each. Go forward circles for a minute, backward circles for a minute, front hits for a minute, back hits for a minute, and even upper hits, so palms facing the sky and then palms facing the ground. Another one is where you bend your elbows. Gives a little more bicep tension, especially if you hold some weights or dumbbells. Then another upper body move is bicep curls, simple bicep curls. Really easy, again, add some weight or resistance. You could use water bottles, dumbbells, or even a resistance band. Do regular bicep curls or hammer curls by facing your palms inward. Then you can also do a combination of bicep curl to shoulder press. I like combining moves as I feel like it works out a lot more muscles, brings up your heart rate a little bit because you're doing more than just one body part. Especially if you're doing light weights like this, you want to have as much of a workout as you can, since you're probably not lifting really, really heavy while seated. Another good superset of workouts is front raise to lateral raise. Simply face your palms downward and do a front raise, and then face your palms inward to each other and do a lateral raise. Next, you can do some chest presses. Simple like that. You can do it on a slight incline or even go lower if your chair or bed allows you to. And then you can also do chest flies. So face your palms toward each other and just go out and in. You can also do an overhead tricep extension. Squeeze your triceps to bring your hands back over your head. Raise a dumbbell over your head by extending your elbows, and then return the weight back behind your head. Another variation of a shoulder press is to have your palms facing each other and pushing up into a shoulder press, or doing a simple regular overhead press, or doing an Arnold press. So you have your palms facing your face, and then you swing them out to face the front, and then push them up over your head. As for ab movements, you can hold a weight over your head and do an oblique kind of crunch. So you're just going to lean to the side, and then using your abs or your obliques, you're going to squeeze down the opposite side. Squeezing the right to pull my body upward. Squeeze my left in order to pull my body upright. Another good ab movement is simply a side-to-side swing. It might not seem like a good ab workout, but it actually does work out your abs and your obliques again. So you're going to swing to the side, and you're going to do 3 tiny pulses, contracting your abs harder every time. Each time you're going to try to twist a little more to the side if you can. Really contract and pull in your abs. Imagine you're pulling your belly button to your spine. Another one is just sitting crunches, basically. You can pretty much cheat these and not use your abs at all by just pulling your elbows down to your knees, but I want you to really accordion your body. So you're going to sit upright and then squeeze your abs in order to bring your upper body down to your legs. Don't cheat and actually squeeze and utilize those abs. If you are able to move your legs while you're seated, feel free and go ahead to do some leg raises, I like to do leg raises, maybe 15 each side for a total of 4 sets. Make it even and do it on the left side. Also, you can do little scissors while seated, which is just having your feet together and then pulsing them out. So out and in, out and in. You have a combination of doing leg lifts, you can do feet circles. If you turn your foot out, you'll notice you can use different parts of your leg. You'll notice some feel like you're using more quad, and then some feel like you're using less quad. So play around with the movements. You also go side to side, going out, or you could even cross over and go in to work the inner thighs. I'm mimicking a hip abductor machine right here, using my hands as resistance, but you can also use a resistance band and tie it around your thighs. But I didn't have any, so I just used my own hands as resistance and pushed against them, as for hip abductor. Now to work the inner thighs, like a hip adductor, you can inner leg crosses. So bring your left leg to the right, or bring your right leg to the left to work the inner thigh.
Hope those workouts helped. Plenty of things you can do while you're sitting in a wheelchair. So I hope you guys use those out if you are in a wheelchair or in bed and you just can't do lower body workouts or you can't do moving workouts. These are great.
'Cause I won't be changing too. You know